What's happening? It's Sir William, and today is my final day here in Moab, Utah. I am packing everything up. I just got done taking a shower at my favorite shower spot here in Moab, which is at the Dowd Flats RV Park. And now I am securing everything up and getting ready for my trip down to Flagstaff. Now, Flagstaff itself is only like a 5.5, 6 hour drive. However, I'm gonna take the long way. You see, my plan is to travel mainly off-road from Moab to Flagstaff. The way that I'm going to do that is through a combination of different tools. One tool I'm going to be using is BFG's On-trail app. This is like the easy button to find off-road trails. Then I'm also going to be using, I've downloaded the routes for the Utah Backcountry Discovery route as well as the Arizona Backcountry Discovery route. I will kind of loosely base my entire route off of those Backcountry Discovery routes. I'm giving myself a week to get down there. A week should be plenty. Now, one of the other things that I'm doing this week is what they call a dopamine detox or a dopamine reset. I cannot listen to radio. I can't use any kind of electronic media, no Netflix, no YouTube, no alcohol, anything that triggers a dopamine response, I'm not going to be doing for the full 7 days. So that's going to be an added challenge to this particular trip. You guys get to kind of follow along as I go through that challenge too. I'm going to do Gemini Bridges, Pucker Pass, and hopefully we can go see the potash fields, which are pretty cool. If you've never seen them, it's crazy. It's weird. I don't exactly know the ins and outs fully of potash. It's just a weird kind of spectacle to see while you're out here in Moab. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cold one, and let's hit the road. All right, so I'm at the start of the journey. I let the air out of the tires, so I'm running right at around 16 PSI on the front and 18 in the rear. I'm running a little softer on the front because my steering rack is messed up. I'm trying to go as easy as possible on it. That's actually one of the reasons I wasn't able to hit as many trails this year in Moab that I wanted to, because I'm kind of limping along with that steering rack. Hopefully when I get down to Phoenix, Flagstaff area, I'll be able to pick up a reman steering rack at the dealership there. So fingers crossed, and then once I do that, hopefully I can find somebody that'll help me put it in. But that's the reason I'm running a little lower pressures on the front, just to kind of be a little bit easier. Realistically, on the trails that I'm going to be taking, you don't necessarily have to air down. Well, I don't know. I can't say that because I don't know what these trails have to offer. I've been up Pucker Pass. I've been on Gemini Bridges. What I will tell you is anytime you're off-road, when you air down, you get better traction, and if it's bumpy, rocky surfaces, it's going to be a little smoother ride on you and your equipment. So air on the safe side if you want to, air down. If not, that's fine too. It's your tires and your equipment, so whatever. Let's roll. This trail provides probably one of the prettiest views of Moab and the Red Rocks that you can get out in this area. You can see the LaSalle's in the background. You're right along this edge, and then you go to Gemini Bridges, and it's gorgeous. This is a really nice, easy trail. I've seen people take crazy vehicles on this, like stuff that you'd be like, what the hell? The last time I was here a couple weeks ago, there was somebody that had like a Chevy, like one of those little small hatchback Chevys that they took up through here. It's not something I'd want to take up here. I'd at least want to take some kind of a crossover with a little bit better clearance. Maybe a Subaru, like Crosstrek or something of that nature. Outback, something like that. It is a real popular area for mountain bikers as well as people out doing the same thing we're doing, just kind of off-roading and trekking through. So keep that in mind too whenever you're coming up. And always remember that whoever's going up the hill has the right of way. Here's a view down to the bottom for you. Pretty wicked, right? That right there is the famous Goonie bird, and legend has it is if you ride over its toes, it's bad luck. And you know what? I'd give you bad luck too if you ran over my toes. So if you're out here, don't run over the Goonie bird's toes. There's his toes. And you can see where people have run over them. Those people probably had breakdowns. Check out all the spires up there. Isn't that neat? Wow. Dead signs always welcomed. I love it. It means it's about to get fun. Now, I put mine into 4 low whenever I come up on stuff like this because I like to go slow, man. Slow and calculated is kind of my MO here. 4 low allows me to go uber slow. Right now I'm in 4 low in first gear. I put it up to second gear and I'll go just a little bit faster. But first and second gear going down these hills is about what I like to do. I introduced to you potash. Man, I wish I could send the drone up if it wasn't so daggone windy. These are the evaporation pools for the potash. If you Google it and kind of watch some like YouTube videos on it, yeah, it's actually one of the most important substances in American history. How about that? A little water crossing action. Pretty cool. Let's see. Pretty deep water crossing action too. Wow. Not too shabby. Whenever I came out of that water crossing though, my bumper was like completely pulled off. Like, I need a new bumper. All the supports are gone. It's just torn up. So it comes off a lot, particularly in water crossings, mud, and lots of wind. But yeah, I need a new bumper. Straight up sand dunes. That was wild. Now that's crazy. Bright green trees in the middle of this desert. Wow. Today's video is brought to you by US Action Tracks. Action Tracks are made in America out of proprietary formula that makes them the strongest recovery board on the market. They were designed to get heavy-duty military vehicles unstuck, and it just so happens that they work on civilian vehicles too. If you plan on going out on your own into the wild, you need a set of good recovery boards, and Action Tracks got you covered. Dude, I'm telling you, this 3-inch lift with the 33s has been such a game changer when it comes to having the clearance to get over things. It's just, I mean, it's night and day. It's so hard to put in words. Like, you really have to drive it stock and then drive it on the same trails with the 3-inch upgrades, and night and day, man, night and day. Man, I just came off of this ledge hard. I should have went over to that way, but I didn't realize it was gonna come down like this, and I came off on that thing hard. Let's see what I hit. Shit, I don't know what I hit. I didn't hit the slider. I didn't hit the frame. Right on, rock on. Who knows? At this obstacle here, I really should have gotten out of Apple and picked the correct line to go up. Unfortunately, I couldn't really see, and once I realized where the trail was, it was a bit too late, and I just fell right off. Woo! All right, we are in a predicament now, for sure. That is not good. I really don't know any other way out of this other than just to try to go straight the way that I'm going. The back end's basically slid off right there. If I can get the front wheels to lock up and pull me up here, that'll be ideal. And if I can get the back wheel to get up onto that rock, I can't go backwards. Backwards is not an option. I'm gonna have to go forward. This is super sketchy. Talk about a damn puckered up balls. Shit. Oh my God. That is by far the sketchiest situation I've ever been in my whole entire time of doing this. So much for a dopamine detox. And here's the deal. I still gotta get up there. Holy cow. Apple, God damn it, thank you. You're the best. I promise you I will get you a new bumper. Just hang in there. I'm good for today. If it's just straight dirt road from here, then I'll be just fine. Damn! Man, the thing about it is there's no signal right here, and there's no telling where there is signal at. So that would have been a long hike, man. Real long hike, for sure. Thank God for lockers and 𝐴𝐻. 𝐴𝐻 is a simulated front locker, and I know it's not the same, but man, thank God for lockers and 𝐴𝐻. Bro, this trail still ain't done. Holy cow. I feel a little better now that I'm on the edge though, like I was, but still, this is a gnarly trail, man. I mean, look, that's wild. Like, holy cow. Bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, man. That's nuts, dude. I mean, seriously. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow. Here's another one of those sketchy ass climbs, man. These climbs are particularly sketchy because they're like off camber. This time though, I'm not taking any chances. I've got the rear locked. I've got 8 tracks already on. So fuck is the trail? Oh my god. Holy shit. Bro. That's uncalled for. Oh my god. Dude, a spotter would be A+ right now. I know you guys can't see, you're directly in the sun, but oh my god. I'd say as far as technical goes, this is one of the most technical trails I've taken. And the off cambers and sharp turns is just, it's wild, man. It's way wild. Look at how pretty this place is. I mean, that's like postcard pretty, you know what I mean? Wow. Current situation is, it is 7:20 and I will not be driving on these trails at night for sure. It looks like I found a campsite. So, I think we're gonna park it here and call it a night. Inherently dangerous if you travel these trails at night. I mean, it's dangerous during the day, as you guys can see, but at nighttime it's just that much worse. So the way that I'm gonna get leveled out is on the iPhone. There's actually a level app. I put it right here and you can't see it, but it's actually 0, and then I put it right there. -1 is within tolerance. I'll handle that. Could you find a better campsite? I just don't think that you can. This is a damn good campsite, my dude. So I want to set my awning up because, well, as part of the dopamine fast, I have nothing else to do. And also, I think that the sun's gonna come up over there. Also, it's got this nice LED light, which would be cool here whenever it gets dark, so that way I can cook up underneath it and have some light. I need to also redo my guidelines here. I actually made some longer guidelines. Dude, I have so much dust and sand in my hair, in my eyes, on my face. I mean, just crazy, and it's all because the wind has just been blowing the dust everywhere all day long. Everywhere I've gone, the inside of the truck is filled with dust. I mean, it's bad. The sand is just constant. The wind in Moab is no joke. 77 miles today. I am still not really out of Moab. Where I've been camping at while staying in Moab, like where I woke up this morning, if you were to literally go across the mountain to the west, then that's where I'm at. So I'm back behind those mountains, just outside of Canyonlands, as you can see there. So yeah, just outside of Canyonlands National Park, Island in the Sky District, and just west of where I've been camping at. As the crow flies, the camp where I've been staying at is right at 16 miles east. So pretty interesting. 77 miles, and all I did was like one big loop. But I did get to go see Gemini Bridges today, and I did get to go up to the potash pools and get to see those. Those are really cool. Tomorrow we get to go down towards Bears Ears National Monument, Newspaper Rock, and then from there get into the 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴 National Forest. Now, once I get into the 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴 National Forest, I'm a bit concerned that I may have to reroute. And the reason is because last year I actually tried to take that same route there in the purple. And whenever I tried to take it last year, Christy and I had to divert and go back down and around because it was covered in snow. Hopefully I can make it on through, and kind of right on pace for time-wise as far as what I was thinking. I'm glad I gave myself a week, so that way I don't have to get into a hurry. I can just kind of mosey around and take my time. Figured out what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some one-pot pasta, and I'm gonna make it with some meatballs out of sausage and hamburger meat that I have. Never mind, I lied. The cast iron was a lot easier to get to, so it's gonna be two-pot pasta with the meatballs. Lord have mercy, this damn wind, man. It's just like these microbursts come and just smack you in the face with dust and all kinds of shit. Holy cow. This is slamming. Tell you, the only thing bad though is one, the mess that it's made, and two, with the wind blowing like it is, this shit is cold as soon as it hits the plate. Every so many bites, I bite down on some sand that's got in there. Dude, I legit used like half of my water, like between cooking and then doing all those dishes. So I gotta find something else to do about this, because that's a lot of damn water. I was carrying one of those blue jugs, and the blue jugs hold 7 gallons. This gray jug holds only 5 gallons. I gotta figure something else out. Maybe 10 gallons of water. I don't know. I gotta figure something else out. That noise that you hear, that tapping noise, is gonna be fun to deal with sleeping tonight, because it's constant. It is about 10:30, and I'm getting ready to hit the hay. It's been a hell of a day. Long driving day. Some really intense moments, a few intense moments. As far as the dopamine deprivation goes, I can't really tell right now. It's only day one. I don't think that I'm actually depriving myself of dopamine by going off-road and seeing this beautiful stuff. I guess I am, because there's no, normally I'd drink a few beers or something before, bed, or while I'm, cooking dinner or whatnot. And so I'm not doing that. Normally I would have already posted and or checked on Instagram and YouTube and different things like that. And then whenever I go to bed, normally I would watch, Netflix or something of that nature. Even if I didn't have service, I'd still have something downloaded, whether it be a podcast or Netflix or something like that. So I'm not doing any of that. So I guess I am still kind of depriving myself of dopamine. No way that I'm fully depriving myself of dopamine by being one of the prettiest places on earth, and then doing what I love to do, which is travel and, go off-road and different things like that. Today I traveled up until about 8 o'clock, and then I got here and then I cooked dinner, and now here it is 10:30 after all the stuff's done. I haven't had a chance to get bored, so I imagine whenever I get bored, then it might kind of hit, but as of right now, I feel fine with the dopamine deprivation. Anyway, that's the current situation. See you guys in the manana. Peace. All right, well, that wraps it up for my day one of my journey from Moab to Flagstaff. Stay tuned for other episodes of this same journey. Until next time, you guys keep hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit. And remember, you can be happy if you've a mind to. Peace, y'all.